Welcome all. So yes, today's topic is a very important topic and a very serious topic because many of you have time and again asked this question from us on mails especially, that we have heard lot of stories and we have heard lot of incidences happening maybe in our villages or even in the metropolitan cities, that is it possible, and even in for example for some podcast, I would not name the podcast channel. But the thing is that many of you have recently heard in the podcast channels that they are talking about that, can any supernatural entity stay in your house like a human? Is it possible? And is it possible that any of your family members can actually be trapped in any such kind of supernatural activity? Is it possible? So yes, this is the theme and this is the actually reason that why we are making this video today. Okay. And to start with, my answer will be yes. In many of the podcasts, many people have claimed the realistic stories which they have seen themselves and which have happened in their own houses or their near and dear ones, that they were shocked. First, even they never believed this, that how is it possible that if someone is staying in our house that is either possessed with something supernatural or any negative energy, and we are not able to trace that thing out so easily for so many years. How can someone just remain so secretive and so silent and so smart also? How can someone be so over smart, I would say, and so cunning and clever that he or she is able to hide their identity so well, being among the family members? And here they are talking about, they are narrating stories when it's not a stranger who has walked into their house and has started doing such activities, or has started or they have seen something new happening. No, they are talking about their own family members that they have been staying for years. Suddenly something has happened to that family member and they are not aware of it. Okay, they are not aware of it. And after a very, very long time, sometimes even after 8 years, 10 years, 15 years, we have come across cases in which even 18 to 20 years the own family members were not able to recognize that whether this person is alive also or not. When I say alive, I simply mean that the thing has taken over the body and the soul has been completely trapped. So somehow the person who was in an original state of being an individual is no more there, has been completely trapped by a demonic entity or some evil any sort of different departments of different negative energies which are existing. When I say departments, I simply mean I'm talking about that in the evil world, the different categories given, right? Like Bhoot, Pichash, Betal, Brahmarakshas, Darkaniya, Shakaniya, all of this. So there's a whole lot of different names and different categories given to them, and each one of them is different with different characteristics. I'm talking jinns. There's so many. Okay, and now these days on YouTube, people are talking so much about them and so frankly and so openly that the new viewers or the audiences are really getting shocked that how come not just the tantrics or people who are sadhaks are talking about it, but the normal people from different families who are just like a village person or someone from the city, the normal people who are working, who are doing their services, businesses, they are coming on podcast channels and they are describing that yes, this is what we have experienced and this is what we have seen in our friends' place also happening. So this has become a very questionable thing for them, that the audience, that see, now it's not about any tantric or only from this field people are talking about these things or claiming these things. Now this is not a superstition. It is the reality, because when the common man comes in front and starts talking about something that is so secretive, mysterious, with a open mind and with the courage of coming in front on the screen of YouTube medium, and then narrating these thoughts, then now people are realizing that yes, minus the fact that there are some frauds and people who misguide and cheat, different people who come to them for help in the spiritual way, if you minus that category of people, then definitely whatever has been written in our Vedas describing that yes, different categories are being given, and this is a Tantra field which is there, a Tantra Shastra which is actually talking about all of these mysterious elements and mysterious dimensions. They do exist, because now the common man is coming and talking about it very openly. So this has actually taken a very big, I would say, a very big jump, or a long jump has taken place in different people's minds and their capacity of accepting things. Okay, so which is a very good thing, because otherwise it used to be a very questionable thing that, oh, I think just because these people are into this field, they must be just saying this for some commercial aspect or just misguiding people. But no, now people are realizing, okay, and they're accepting this also. So coming back to the topic, that yes, we have seen cases in which very silently even the family members will not be able to find this out, that our own family member has changed, and changed in such a big manner that for years altogether we were staying with someone completely different, completely unknown, an evil entity. And they will stay exactly the way you are staying. They will stay exactly to what you were, even in your childhood. What your parents have seen that person like, that person will actually behave like that. Their friends will see, and they will meet their own friends. Their own friends will not be able to make this out, that find this out, that there is some change or what is going on. It's about the demonic things which happen in one's life. And I will talk about it in a form of a book also very soon, because right now I'm busy in so many things. But this is one sensitive and a very mysterious yet true topic, and it's only very few lucky ones who can get out of this thing, or who will be able to trace this out also. And people who have traced it out, they have come out of it also. Okay, but unfortunately there are many people who don't have the luck, or I would say don't have the fortune of actually coming out of it. And this can actually lead to generation issues. Sometimes even the generation ends because of this. So I'll be actually writing a book on this, and I have been getting requests of different podcasts also, of different channels, but I am just looking for one, I'm really busy. Second, I'm looking for something which is more genuine enough, and where I find the correct kind of I mean consciously I should be very much aware, and completely, the moment I get something which is touching my heart, only then I will say yes to any of the podcast requests which are coming to the team. Okay, no offense, no disrespect to anyone. Everyone is doing their work nicely, the best way they can do, but it's just that sometimes just don't get that feel of connecting with something that is new so easily. But yes, sometimes when the moment you get that inner yes from within, you go ahead. So in any of the ways, whether through a book, whether through a podcast, I will talk about this in detail. Okay, wait for that. So I've given the answer, and that's about it. I'll see you very soon. Till then, take care of yourselves. All the best. Jai Mahakali.